My sons decided to enlist in the Marine Corps, both when they were seniors in high school, and the one that's a veteran came to me and said that there was more to life than playing a game.
I enlisted in the United States Navy in 2003 because I wanted to help people.
I am a campus supervisor here at Los Alamitos Unified School District and started before the high school with Oak while I was finishing up my master's degree at Vanguard. I was able to become a student there because I've been using the GI Bill. So going as far back as 2005 when I graduated high school, I actually enlisted in the Marine Corps.
I went to Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio, Texas to serve as a 91 Foxtrot, and in that time I learned to be a combat medic and be a psychiatric technician.
My son Joseph has been in the Navy for 13 years. He went to high school here, he graduated in 2010. He's worked on submarines and surface ships, and it's something I think he always wanted to do.
My dad enlisted in the mid-60s in Vietnam, and he assumed his number was going to come up, so he chose to beat the government to the punch and signed up for the military.
Veterans Day in particular is kind of a day for us to take a step back and recognize those who have served and those who are still serving, and really kind of set aside any differences that we have, but kind of celebrate that service to this great nation.
It's been like super positive for me. It's also like hard not to have my children around, but also my perspective on it is like just the utmost respect for our veterans and what they go through and what their families go through.
Being in the United States Navy has allowed me to keep myself at high standards. It's allowed me to be a member of the community and to serve others and to meet their needs.
I am currently one of only 5,217 living combat wounded survivors from Iraq and Afghanistan. I was internally decapitated when a roadside bomb detonated underneath my vehicle, killing other people inside of the vehicle. Yeah, people aren't supposed to survive stuff like that, so that's been the most profound experience that I've ever had in the military, and the most profound experience that has shaped me and my character. Now the character being back here in Los Alamitos, finishing my master's degree, hopefully I'll be an English teacher or a history teacher or something like that back here at the high school within the next 1 to 2 years.
I got to understand that there's other people in this world that are so different than me. Different backgrounds, different religions, different creeds, colors, race. People are different, and that diversity actually made me a much better person and made me more whole. It was an excellent experience.
I think the hardest part for me is not hearing from him. And the Navy tells you right out of the gate, you get a letter from boot camp saying no news is good news. You look at the news, the current events that are going on, and you just wonder what's happening. And so it's the silence, it's the not hearing from them. That's the hardest part.
This is him in Vietnam with a monkey on his back. Him in Vietnam here, and this was right before he went to Vietnam.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn?
As a family, like it has been honestly so sad and heartbreaking for big life events that we have not had our loved ones there, and I don't think that people realize like how much that does impact the family. And so to appreciate that would be beneficial.
I'm here at the high school. I'm here at Oak every day, working with people, saying hi to people, just trying to put on a smile and be good energy to exude out into other people. I think that that's just what people really need right now, and I think veterans are brave, and I think that they've got a level of courageousness that civilians maybe don't have yet. And I think that that's what makes them morally responsible to standing up and being examples of what it means to do the right thing.
Any student, LoSal or otherwise, thanking somebody that you might see a hat that they're wearing in a restaurant that says that they're a veteran, reach out to them and thank them for going ahead of you and the freedoms that we have. Recognize them, and I think that would go a long way.
I just hold families and people that serve in high regard. I just think that it takes a lot. It takes a lot to do it. I'm not sure, if you don't have that experience, that you really kind of notice what's going on with military families.
Veterans Day, to me, is a day where we honor all those men and women who served our country, those men and women who not only gave their time, but also those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, their lives.